Greetings, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Digital Daylight Gaming. This is your host, the Anticlaus, as always, and today I'm checking out a game I found on Game Jolt called The Juice of God's Future. It is a very odd game, a very interesting game that's like a decision-making engine kind of thing for building a future society. Here, I'll just... The opening kind of explains it. You'll get the handle of it. I might actually end up playing this through a few times just because I find it interesting and it's fairly short. But what is this place? The juice of God's future is what we call it. The more the merrier doesn't apply when there are this many people. This factory is taking a weight off the planet's shoulders. We juice people who don't contribute to society. To put it simply, or rather you do, drink up. So that doesn't really give you a really good look until, I mean, the second you enter the world, they put a guy in front of you. Signs in the back say drink up. You have 2 buttons, juice free. The only thing you know about this person is what is on the placard in front of you. And you have to decide, do they get the juice or do they go free? Now, juice here is pretty much a straightforward euphemism for drink the juice, go nappy nap, goodbye forever. This guy isn't an atheist. I'm going to give him the juice. I'm working at getting money. So this is a driven person who wants to get money. You know, we're going to go ahead and let him go. He can be free. Drink up, drink up, drink up. I'm working at getting a kid. This guy wants to add more population to the planet? No. Juice him. Or maybe we make the people out of juice. Or not the people out of juice, the juice out of people. I'm working at getting a family. Again, somebody who wants to add more population. We're trying to lower population here. That is our goal here at the factory. Again, I'm working at getting a family. No. And then every so often you get a population report. Population report 1 of 3. Creativity, very high. Intelligence, high. Happiness, low. So our people aren't very happy right now. They're very creative, though. They're highly intelligent. That is the way society is coming out as a result of our factory work, our due diligence, our God's work, as it were. I'm working at getting a job. That's good. You should have a job. You need to be productive. I'm working at getting power. No. If you got too much power, you might try to change the way we do things here, and we can't have that. Get juiced, motherfucker. I'm not lonely. That's good. I am, but I'm going to let you go anyway. You might be a happy person. I'm not happy. We can't have a depressed society, you gloomy Gus. Population, report 2 of 3. Creativity, very high. Intelligence, high. Happiness, very high. We have a good society. Could be a bit smarter, though. I'm working at getting a good job. Good for you, buddy. Should I juice you? Should I juice you? No, I'm going to let you go. I shouldn't be rude to these people, determining their fate and all. I have ideas, and I'm depressed. I like your creativity, boy, but we can't have a sad society, so get juiced. I'm not depressed. Good for you. We'll let you go, unlike that other guy. Very high creativity, average intelligence, very high happiness. So they're happy and they're creative, but they're not very intelligent. I have kids and I'm religious. Goodbye. You had me at the first one, buddy. I'm not lonely. Yes, in case you're wondering, by the way, I did just juice a guy simply because he had a family. He wasn't looking for a family, so he wasn't trying to reproduce, but he already had a family, so they'll get along fine without him. There's enough people in that family, I assume, even if there's just 2 other people. This guy isn't lonely. That's good. We want happiness. We want to keep our happiness up. I'm not malnourished, which means you eat well, which means you must be doing something right. We're going to go ahead and let you go. Final report. Nearly everyone lived in a creative and magical land, for better or for worse. Creativity was so prominent, perhaps because it became an obstacle. Intelligence was at it. Intelligence was at it had always been. That's some bad grammar. Not much was achieved in the way of intelligence, but everyone managed to make things more efficient in clever ways. I'm wondering if that first line's done on purpose like that, because it's a low intelligence society. Intelligence was at it had always been. People were incredibly happy. Happiness was all they ever needed and all they ever had. Anything else was just an added benefit. And that concludes your involvement. I hope you're content with what you've done here. I guess. I mean, so this is one of those things like there's another, I wouldn't call it game, but there's another website thing out there that is the same kind of idea of a person playing God deciding the future of society, as it were. But this one's actually done as kind of a survey where what it's doing is looking at the AI that will go into self-driven cars. Not really AI, but like the decision-making process that goes into self-driven cars. On the determination of which is more important, the occupants of the vehicle or the people outside the vehicle, or like if it had to make the decisions like, listen, the brakes have gone bad, something's happened, we're going to have to swerve. There are two people in this area over here, two people in this area over here. We're going to have to swerve and hit one of them. Which one do we choose? One side is two old people, one side is two kids. Do we hit the one or do we hit the other? And I'll actually put a link for that one down below too, just because that is an interesting thing to think about. We're going to run through this though one more time, just to see how things go. See if I can't make. I might go like the opposite of what I would normally pick this time, just because. Let's try to make a I'm going to try to make an actual, like, messed up society. I'm going to go on, like, the benefit of the people. I might actually just free everyone and see what happens. But no, let's just go one more. This guy isn't happy. Let him go. Let him go. I have a good job, and I'm going to live a long life. Juice him. Let's see if we can't just completely wreck society in this one. I'm working at getting power. Yeah, go free. Have at it. I'm working at getting a wife. Yeah, no, get out. Make kids. Overpopulate the planet. I have a mansion and I'm smart. Juice you. Population report 1 of 3. Creativity very low. Intelligence very low. Happiness low. I have a kid and I'm I wanted to say always in shape for some reason. I have a kid and I'm in shape. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Run. I'm working at getting a kid. Yeah, no. Populate more. We'll overcrowd the hell out of this planet. See if we can't kill it. I'm working at getting a wife. Yeah, no. You might have kids too. You go free. I have a physics major and I'm depressed. Yeah, no, you can go free too. I probably would have let him go anyway. Creativity very low. Intelligence very high. Happiness very low. So a bunch of sad, uncreative, highly intelligent people. I'm working at getting a physics major. Okay, you go free too. Oh, I should have juiced that one. I was trying to do opposites. I'm not unique. Yeah, you go free. And see, I'm wondering how much these change based off the population report. I have power and I'm resourceful. Get juiced. So, creativity very low, intelligence low, happiness very low. I'm on the right track to ruin this society. I'm working at getting ideas. No. You can't have ideas. We don't want you having ideas. I am not an atheist. Go free. Although I always wonder if religion in this actually helps creativity. I'm working at getting a kid. Yeah, go free. Breed. You couldn't find any type of art amongst the people. Their surroundings were cold and hard. There was no art for comfort. Everything performed in the least efficient of ways, for everyone was stupid. The people remained stupid. Nothing was achieved. Nearly no one was happy. Did the lack of happiness make life meaningless? What's the point of living if everyone would rather die? And that concludes your involvement. I hope you're content with what you've done here. A little bit. But yeah, so this is, and like each time, you know, you can try to do things different and see things different. It's a very, I wish it was longer. I wish it was kind of more in depth. I wish they would like expand it out to the levels of like, say, Papers, Please. Like if you got more information about the individual target, like even if it was just like a bio sheet kind of thing, maybe even a picture to go with them, something to kind of humanize them a little bit more. The idea of juicing people possibly to put in cans actually reminds me a little bit of like something from Oddworld. So it would be nice to like expand on that a little bit more. Even, you know, even if you are borrowing from Oddworld, go for it kind of thing. A lot of people liked Oddworld. So if you expanded on that just a touch bit more, and yeah, really just get in depth on those people so that like the decisions get harder and harder. Like, you know, if you have some guy that's like a complete useless waste of society, but, you know, he's got a very important job that without him, society might have issues kind of thing. Like, you know, I'm a depressed, uncreative person who's a complete asshole, has way too many kids, but I'm like an intelligent doctor, like a super intelligent doctor. Then you have to weigh back and forth, you know, is he worth letting live kind of thing. But obviously it's called the Juice of God's Future because of the fact that you are essentially playing God and determining the role of, you know, society kind of thing. But yeah, interesting game. And I enjoyed this, as I enjoy a lot of games, but I enjoyed this one in particular because I enjoy this kind of thinking. I hope you folks enjoy this kind of thinking and don't think I'm a total and utter monster, because I am. You folks have a great day, though. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this episode of Digital Daylight Gaming. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and/or subscribe to this channel.